once more over here. Go up and down, trying to avoid the sadness. Try to avoid their notice. Please avoid notice. I cast avoid notice. Avoid notice. There we go. Avoid notice was successful. You nod at the statue and turn back. Very well, time to get through the Dormont stuff. I think the main thing here is just trying to find the book. Let's see. The books about cultures, travels the world, the house, most years to change God, copying expressions. Okay, old book stuck between the shelf and the wall. Get the book out again? Yes. You take the book out again. You put it back. Nothing this time? Nothing about a headache? We just refuse to read it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I guess that's okay. Bookcase about culture. Craft, what is craft? Crafting dummies. Paper type effectively. Many more. Pick up what is craft. Crafting for dummies. To see if anything else comes out. No. Same thing there. Only world around us. Figurines. Blah 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 blah. The book. Physical enemies. Blah blah blah. Types of craft include body craft, time craft. Blah blah blah. Time craft. Should be able to craft time. Piece of paper, stick to page. Tiny face on it. Saying ha ha. Funny joke. Be able to freeze people time is name. What makes you look into consider time craft? Okay, so nothing there. Let's make sure that we actually get the flower this time, because I think we could possibly give the flower to Euphrasia. I mean, that's the only other person that's more or less key, because we've given the flower even to the king, so why can't we give the flower to Euphrasia? Just gonna do this. Beautiful to make someone happy. Here, have one. You can keep it or give it to someone special. Red flower. Pocket of post souvenirs. That's fine. Here we go. Get the drawing. Amazing artist. It's Mirabelle! Kid Beams. Shop around another one. It's me! Can draw me something I take with me. It gets to work. La 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 la. It's you and your family members. It's me and my friends. Makes a happy noise to get to the drawing. Friendship Doodle. Thank you, talented one. Kid laughs happily. Meh. Meh. Why does the kid hang around the sheep too? That's interesting. No, it's a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice that's made. We could get the leaf from her. This is from the sky-looking kid. You look so weird. Are you from the sky? How did you know? Yes, I knew it. If you're from the sky, then I'm going to give you this back to you. A 4-pointed leaf. In your pocket along the souvenirs. From the sky. Make me get back. Give you this gift. Not stoically. Can we get anything new from the blind one?
Oh, is someone there?
Hi, I'm kind of technically half blind too.
Half blind? Oh, you're that savior. The one with the eye patch, aren't you? I've heard about you. Ah, I see. Trying to get advice from another blind person, I see. I've heard from people in the village that this is a new development for you.
Yes, it happened a little while ago.
Yeah, I see. How are you dealing with it?
I keep bumping into tables.
Ah, because of depth perception or some such, correct? Yeah, I've always been blind, but I've heard getting used to not having depth perception might be difficult. Aren't you the one leading all the saviors around? So you can find traps, right? Is that something you could ask them to help you with?
No, but it's fine.
Okay. Well, if you need advice from another blind person, you know where to find me.
Being half-blind is the least of your problems right now. I suppose so, that's a different interaction at least. Weird locks, an open phrase. Say you say a change. Get the long thingy thing. Long thingy thing. Don't you need to make a bomb? Yes, indeed we do. It's a barrel. Spicy ingredients. Da, 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 da. Were we supposed to get anything from the beautiful one? Smell isn't too overpowering. Cooking body gets to put on. All of us more difficult reacts. Us to fight the king, everyone in the village will be partying. That way, if you win, we'll have a party with a full swing. But if you don't, we won't get frozen by the king's curse. Frozen time, but at least we'll be happy. A party. Good for you. Ha! I can tell that you find that weird. Even if at the end is coming for us, it's still a new form of change. And any type of change deserves to be celebrated. Yeah, certainly so. So much to cook still. Okay, yes, we're gone. We're gonna do it out of order. We will get our things done with Bonnie right now. And when it is all done, you will see us smash cut friends. So you all may have noticed is that I'm not exactly, starting from where, Bonnie would leave us. I just went through everything else again and did not skip. I did not zone out, I just went through it all, so we now have access to all of their abilities. And I'm just gonna check out Isabeau here. He thinks may not be entirely different, but, let's see. So what's up? Hey, finish everyone well. Oh, that's cool. Yep, same things. Oh, that's right. You didn't ask him if he needed any help this loop. Well, so do you need help with anything?
Yes, I do need help with something now I'm thinking about it. Is that what you were doing today? Helping everyone out? Oh, I didn't know.
I kept the best one for last.
Aw, Sif. I'm glad. I was just thinking I wanted to hang out with you today since I saw you running around with everyone. But you didn't talk to me much today, so I was worried you didn't want to. It doesn't matter. I'm glad I thought about what we could do today then. Are you ready now? We'll probably have to go to the clock tower immediately after we're done, so I don't think you'll have time to do anything in the village after. So I want to make sure you did everything you needed to.
Hang out with Isabeau now. I'm ready now.
Okay, well, follow me, Sif.
Zone out? No. Isabeau leads the way. Now, I'm guessing that nothing different will happen here. So, probably just jump cut to when we're back in the house. Possibly. If any new thoughts come along, then I'll be sure to have that in here. Alright. Everything is now currently done. We are now back at the house. First level of the house. Now, the thing that I'm going to be focusing on is that, of course, well, the one thing that we need to get done involving the mirror that takes photographs, that's on the 3rd floor. Sorry, everyone, let's don't get overwhelmed. Send those already, don't worry, Belle. Okay, but here again. Let's just defeat it. Stay silent and skip. Alright, we'll be okay. Let's go. So yeah, I'm sorry. The only thing I'm thinking of is that our quote-unquote goal is to get to the 3rd floor and look at the mirror there, and possibly find out more about, okay, now Siffrin's 84. That's wonderful. Yeah. Just gonna make sure that we don't get completely overwhelmed. My goodness. Smash that away, thank you. And rock. Sorry, for some reason I'm having trouble, split my focus really with this. Since I'm trying to make sure that I don't freak everyone out with me killing it right away. But yes, we're going to the mirror. Then also we have to remember, at least on the 3rd floor, to go back to the door. Since we no longer get any headaches encountering the language, this might give us a chance to actually, see. To actually see what the words are and try to get them written. Because if we don't speak them, Isabeau actually does try to speak them, but what stops him before is that he gets the headache. So there might be something different then, since now at this point, if we try to look at any of the books, or at least we try to look at the one book that was in Dormont's library that had to do with the stars, or our language, our home country's language, and they just didn't pick it up. Siffrin just didn't pick it up. They just left it alone for the entire interaction. So if we get someone else to do it, is that we may still have a chance to actually get some sort of enlightenment. But, if anything new comes up, like I'm gonna try checking out more of the statues of Agra, see if anything else comes about that. I'm going to try to avoid having time loops. I don't think that I don't recall if there's much of anything else that we need. Of course, I'm going to try to pick up all the other key items. And possibly right when we get to the third floor, I might have another interaction with the silver coin, see if anything else comes out about that, even though we have discovered the whole details of the Croissant Incident. I'm just curious to see if there's anything else about it. But yes, we will do all of that. And when you next see us, is that it'll just be something new, or we're at the mirror on the third floor. So this is the second time now that we've actually come across the journal that's in the library on the second floor. Now, hopefully, maybe something different might happen, but I'm just gonna... we're just gonna go through this in case we might get other options. But can you try and say it anyway?
Huh? But why? It's just gonna give me a headache.
Isabel looks at you. Something about your expression makes him reconsider.
Well, sure, Sif. I'll say it. That country's name was... You know, I had it before, but now that I'm actively trying to remember it, nothing comes to mind.
Huh, is that so?
You're dumb, Zah. I know it. I know it. It's... But...
Wait.
Huh? What's...
Can't remember it either, yeah? When you asked me, answering you felt automatic, like if you asked me what 1 + 1 makes. But trying to remember it now is more like...
Like calculating 72 times 89!
No, that's 6,408. I have a brain and I know how to use it.
What? Isabu?
No, it felt more like asking me to remember my first steps. How can I remember that? I can't remember that. How can you expect me to remember that?
What a terrible analogy. But I can't seem to remember it either. When we were talking about it, I could think it clearly, but trying to remember it now, let alone say it.
I can't remember the country itself either. I just remember that it was an island north of Vogard. And it had a different belief than the change belief, didn't it? Something about the sky?
You know. The universe.
That's right! The universe! Ah, yeah. Like stars and stuff.
We also know that people could remember that country clearly before. And... my head is killing me.
And we know that trying to remember stuff makes our brains hurt.
Let's stop here. It'd be bad to fight the king with a raging migraine.
Yeah. Sorry we couldn't say it, Sif.
You don't respond. And Isabeau still looks at us weirdly after that, but unfortunately, still nothing different. Oh well. I think we're more or less set up for when we come up to the door, at least for the third floor, see if anything happens there. And we're back. We're now on the beginning of the third floor, and so we're about to head over to where the mirror room is to get the next piece of information we have. And hopefully it'll get us even closer to figuring out what in the world this is all about, what the king's actual goal is, why he chose Vogard in the first place to actually try and immortalize. And just we're here on the screen just to see what else has progressed. It's been like about what time? Maybe like an hour and a half of me just working straight through the floors. I was trying to grab as many of like the instances of like interaction instances as possible, just kind of breezing through with them, not necessarily skipping and just pressing X a bunch really. So, and everyone else is currently at level 50. So that means that Mirabelle does have her revive, Isabeau has break, and Odile has the Paper Alpha 5 move. But yeah, let's get that all out in the open. Oh, and I have been avoiding sadnesses, so just Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, my freaking words. It's just... Yeah, I've been avoiding the sadnesses, and because I still have, like, the memory of family on it, it's that they have been getting double XP, so if that wasn't on, we probably would be a lot weaker. Person thread, it's there's the floor, we cut it, stop Bonnie from taking the knife and slice it ourselves. Ching, just to have this interaction. Beep, 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 beep. I like how Odile is just kind of like smirking smugly or like sinisterly at the fact that we take our own knife out and try to cut the hair. I'm not sure. It's just, it's an interesting thing when everyone else looks shocked and she's just like, ha ha ha, you know. Wait, look, did something, slightly dented. Sharp knife would do the trick, maybe, suppose, either way, we should split it one more. Just go get the knife. There's that sadness just... Okay, thank you. Thank you, sadness, for returning to back where you were. We can now sweep by you. And get up to... the door. Is it the room? With the mirror. Photos. 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 A mirror. You and your family members are reflected in it.
That's a big mirror.
Massive, even. And there's not really anything else of interest in this room.
I don't know anything about it. Before the house shifted around because of the king, it was in a part of the house I didn't often walk by.
You're supposed to looking for the switch. If it is what I think it is, then it should be... Aha! Everyone, say fromage!
Fromage! What was that? Oh, look! Something's on the ground.
A piece of paper? Behold!
Oh!
It's a picture of all of you.
It's us!
This is lovely. Isn't it? It's a crafted mirror that takes pictures. I heard rumors someone was creating one, but I didn't know that someone lived in Dormont's house.
We look so surprised.
Only Isabeau knew this was coming. Pictures are so rare. It's nice to have one of us.
Thank you for telling us about it and for taking a picture, Isabeau.
Oh, it's nothing.
What should we do with it?
Odile looks at you. Would you keep it safe, one with all the secret pockets? You nod. You got the mirror picture. Put the picture in your pocket along with your souvenirs. You're glad to have the picture back. It's proof. Proof that you're here on this journey. Proof that you are with your family members. Proof that you love them. Even if you forget, and you forget a lot, it's proof that you and your friends existed. Proof that you were happy. Proof that this moment happened. Perfectly frozen in time. After the country was forgotten, the king was welcomed by Vogard, wasn't he? Welcomed and helped and loved. To the point where he sees Vogard as perfect. But no one knows why the country was forgotten. What's keeping Vogard from being forgotten the exact same way? Wasn't it his duty, as thanks for welcoming him, to make sure such a fate would never befall Vogard? What else could he do? But make sure this perfect country was preserved in amber forever. How could he ever let go? You understand the king more than you'd like to. But still, he's... You want to talk to him again. Now we have at least probably one more thing to talk to him about. See, you picked it up, found the smiling key. Keychain dangling from it is shaped like a smiling mask. Mask in pocket. Alright. I think all of that right now may be everything that we may encounter, but if something else does come up before we encounter the king just once more, I will make sure that we get evidence of that. You know, preserve that, if you will. Here we are, once again at the door. And just to take a look here, okay, on the wall, anything anywhere. Just to take a look here, we have quite a few of the souvenirs. including mirror picture, crumpled poem, lumpy clay, a drawn card, which this one is the Six of Pentacles, the shiny piece of glass which we have not used again even, bell pendant, bright flower, four-pointed leaf, the silver coin, friendship doodle, all things to more or less kind of remind us of like who we are and possibly even connect us to our past. I'm going to take a look at the silver coin and see if something happens. You roll the coin around in your pocket. Is that it? That's it? Well, I mean, I know it's a long shot. Yeah, I knew it was a long shot since we already had figured out the Croissant Incident. Alright, this gate is locked. Locked by one of those weird word locks. Something written above the lock, too. Maybe you should take a closer look. Look at it curiously. As this easy look, we go on and about learning about open phrase doors, words. Just need to say the right words aloud. Call it an open phrase. Nice fast stating. Don't know. So it's locked. Yes, Yahoo. The door has a sentence written above the lock, too. But you can't read it. Such an imposing door, though. I don't remember ever seeing it before.
There's some text written above the door, though. Look. It says, "Youch."
Unfortunately, it's acting the exact same way. Youch, no, it's just my head hurts. Alright, let's try something else. Let's try one of the other options. Try to read what's written. You cannot read what is written above the lock. Still making the head hurt thing. Fine. They changed. We used all the open phrases, I'm pretty sure. Let's try. Change. Nothing happens. Yeah. So start your room. Nothing happens. Further try. Gate is locked. That's where the door locks. Know the lock. Take a closer look. Open phrase 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Nope. Nothing happens. Further try. La. And I did accidentally press the button again. Leave the door alone. Leave the door alone. Alright, fine. Unfortunately, nothing else there. Very well. Right, time to smash cut again, everyone. And we're at the bathroom break again. Away, time to go to the bathroom. Over there, isn't that a bathroom?
Seems so.
Bathroom. No.
Bathroom.
So, does anyone need to go? Raise your hand. Just so you know, if you do need to go, when they make books about this moment, I'll be sure to mention how we needed to stop for a bathroom break. A few people raised their hands. You might as well go too. Alright, let's meet back here once everyone's done powdering their nose. You don't really need to go. You lean against the door and breathe slowly, silently. You hear voices outside the bathroom. Listen in or stay here to make time go faster. Mirabelle, how are you doing? Oh, Odile is asking Mirabelle about this. That's interesting, especially since she's not a emotions touchy-feely person. If it's okay with you, madame, I just want to talk about anything other than how I'm doing right now. Of course. What about you, madame? Oh, I'm not fine at all, but what can we do about it? No matter what happens, the next few hours will solve all of my problems. One way or another. So, you may not know this, but in some countries, two women together would be expected to talk about men and love and nothing else. Would you like to talk about the men in our lives and love and nothing else? You've only got the one man, madame. And also, you. Oh, wait. Okay, so they don't even consider Siffrin a guy? I mean, I know that Siffrin goes by doesn't have like male pronouns, but I also do know that they have the gender neutral ones as well. So I guess I don't know, maybe they're not counting Siffrin because of that? Ha. But anything to get our minds off things. Quite right. But speaking of the one man in our lives, do you think Isabeau will finally do it? Do what? Confess. Confess? To whomst? Mirabelle. To whomst?
Ah! Oh, change!
Mirabelle.
I can't believe this!
Mirabelle.
Oh, change! But it makes so much sense!
Mirabelle.
How long has this been going on?
Weeks. Me and Boniface have been placing bets. Boniface gets a piggyback ride from me if Isabeau confesses before we beat the king. I get a full course meal if he confesses after.
What? Bonnie will definitely lose. Isabeau would only confess after. It's the most romantic option.
That's what I said. He is a very romantic lad.
He is. Oh, I can't believe I didn't notice. I feel very stupid. Why didn't he tell me? I could have helped.
I did ask him why he wouldn't want to talk. He would have talked to you about it instead of bothering me with his woes. And he said something like, Amira likes romance books, but I think talking about actual real-life romance makes her uncomfortable.
Oh, well, that's true, but Isabeau is my friend. My romance book friend. I should be the one he talked to about this and no one else.
I think he'd like that. To talk about it with you, I mean. He didn't want to bother you with it, but I think he wanted to. You should talk to him, so he doesn't have to talk to me.
I'm surprised, madame. I thought you liked gossip.
No one can know I love to gossip, Mirabelle.
I'll never tell.
You exit the bathroom. All right, everyone refreshed. Nose is powdered up. Body's emptied.
Emptied. Ah, emptied. Ah, she's asking if you pooped.
All refreshed, nose powdered, and body emptied over here, madame.
Siffrin, you nod. Good. Let's get going then, shall we? Very well then, and let's see if something different actually happens then with the Change God statue if we don't interact with it the second time. Because we all have the information about the Change God statue, so I don't know. Maybe we can get an interaction with the Change God again. Maybe they can... Well, no. They'll likely not give us any sort of hints since they don't interact with the human world. Not really anything. They're a very lazy god, as has been said several times.
Well, I thought there'd be something in this room, but...
That's a carving dead end!
Language.
But there's an intact statue of the Change God over there. Isn't it the first we've seen in the house?
Their face obscured, their silhouette shrouded, their expression hidden. An intact statue of the Change God stands before you. Everyone is lost in thought, most likely sending their wishes to the Change God. Join them. You wish for rest. You found the key knife.
Siffrin? What are you holding there? A knife!
Did the Change God give it to us?
Huh? No, it can't.
I think they did. With it we can... Ah!
Alright, just to send us back to the first room, to the main hall again.
What the? That's floor 3's entrance?
The Change God beat us there!
That's... Well, at least we don't have to backtrack. I'm not gonna ask questions.
Thank you, Change God, for this boon!
Thanks, Change God.
Thank you!
You and Odile look at each other and shrug. I thank you, Change God, or expressions, or whichever deity gave us this knife. Thank you? I probably should have stayed silent since, I don't know, the Change God seemed kind of mid with me in this whole situation. They're still apparently getting enjoyment out of, like, watching us struggle and try to, get out. And interested in seeing how we will change it as well. Oh, good grief. Could you please just, back off? I know of a quick way to do so. You're going to hit rock bottom. Haha. You're going back over to the Change God statue again. The Change God statue again. Perhaps see the Change God once again. Once again. Once again. See the Change God once again. We're going to change things once again. Yes, we're back here. Don't worry about that. Mademoiselle. We're just going to do it again. Do it all again. Like so many times that we've done throughout this game. Do so many things all over again. You tried to make a face and fail. Size some of the right back. You tell it's supposed to be smiling and frowning. Mirror, help us stretch it right place. Trying to make them look generally nice. We're so sorry. Say the statue sucked. No, it's fine. I'll get my revenge against all someday. You'll shudder. Make sure Mirabelle doesn't come. You make sure that Mirabelle doesn't come close to touching it. Okay. So, that was only a one-time instance. I guess so, since, the Change God had, quote-unquote, had said that's not every loop that you get to have an encounter with the Change God, or any A God. But there we go. Satisfied my curiosity there. Right. We also do have the key knife now. Hold on a second. Gonna be in here. Interact. Souvenirs. Sharpening stone. Apply the key knife. Key knife sharpening stone. Mumble repeatedly. Please be sharp, please be sharp. Please be sharp, please be sharp, please be sharp. And we now have the knife key. Wait, it's sharp now. We got the knife key. And equip the knife key as like before. Knife key. Gate is locked. Whenever it locks, send over and above the lock. To close the look. We're certain. Nope. Make my head hurt. Okay. Interact something. Let's see. The shiny piece of glass. Cut on your finger is gone like it never existed. Put the glass away. Look at the glass again. Look at the glass again. You look at the glass shard. The light of the frozen torches scatter through it. Sparkly. Sharp. Here, give me your hand. She gently takes your hand and wraps a bandage around your finger. So nice, even though she tries to pretend she's not. Next to her, Bonnie carefully takes the glass shard from you. And throws it across the room.
Why do you have sharp things like this in your pocket anyway?
Okay, no interaction there. I'm desperately trying to find something here. Crumpled poem. You were there all along, but still you return home. You love and hate this poem in equal measure. Okay. The mirror picture. Nope, okay. The friendship doodle. No. The four-pointed leaf, since it has to do with the sky. You look at the four-pointed leaf. Its shape reminds you of something. You remember the sky. Nope, okay. The silver coin again. Think about the stars. Bell pendant. You suspend it without a chain. At least you can do this. Pendant, ding ding. Funny notes appreciate you grouped up to your side. Ding ding, ding ding, ding ding. Oh, shoot. I forgot to pick up the chain that was in that room. We'll take care of that in just a moment, as soon as I get through the rest of this. The drawn card. Does it do anything here? You wonder who drew this? Nope. The lumpy clay in your pocket. You switch the clay between your fingers to try to breathe. Silver coin again. You flip the coin in the air a few times. Clap, clap, clap. You can just actually clap instead of saying clap, clap, clap out loud.
Never!
Alright, that was a little... That was unique. Everything else. Bright flower. It's a flower. Nothing special about it. Friendship doodle. Jump card. I think that's everything else. I know we didn't get the, Oh, sadness going. Oh, good grief, why you have to do this to me? Stupid sadness. Just go away, please. Thank you. I do kind of wonder about, like, if there really is any sort of significance to some of these souvenirs, or if they really are just collectibles, make you think that there's something important with them. Anyway, back all the way over here. Anxiety. Just go away. I'm gonna tear you apart. Alright, not enough to get rid of you just yet. Still not enough. There we go. Once more over here. Go up and down, trying to avoid the sadness. Avoid their notice. Please avoid notice. I cast avoid notice. Avoid notice. There we go. Avoid notice was successful. There's the chain, probably for a pendant. Pick it up. That's the chain. Pocket all the souvenirs. Alright, and I know, strange, it's just to go back there. I really am trying everything that I possibly can think of to get some sort of interaction with this door. And, no, go away. No, no sadness, thank you. Not today. I'm trying to make things faster here. I know it would be extremely fast if I just went ahead and, like, did the boss now. But me trying to actually get the game done, just blah. Okay, there it is. Master chain. Use the chain without a pendant. Without pendant? Use this pendant without a chain. But at least you can do this. Shake the pendant. Ding ding. Summoned. Find an inspiration group to the side. Ding 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 ding. Ding ding. Alright. Did it all in front of the door. I did it all for the door. I'm not liking this right now. You paper hands, just stop. No Despoir, stop. I command you to stop now, and you shall stop. One way or another, you shall stop. I shall force you through sheer overwhelming force. Okay, that's not necessarily a good thing to be saying. Forcing through overwhelming force is just redundant. Really? You're not dead yet? There you go. Just poke you with scissors. Wait, 56. Okay. Yay! Siffrin is 86. That's such a lovely number for us to have. Hooray. Yeah, you know what? Okay, here we go. Alright. We're gonna smash cut again, and then we'll be in front of the king once more. Here we are, back in front of the king again. Attacks will hit harder against the king. So not for this part? No. Just press X through it, that's all. King waits. Time to ask. It's the new thing. Again, it highlights where are you from. But this time, I guess, you know, judging by the ellipses, it's supposed to be a little bit more forceful. Where are you from? This feels important. But you'd still like to talk to the head housemaiden during the sloop, while you're so close to your family members. Are you sure you want to ask the king about this now? What? Hold on a second. What? What? Wait. What? Wait, what? Wait, what? What does this mean? What? Hold on a second. I feel like I'm being gaslighted again. And then again, the game has done many things like this to, like, make you second guess every single decision that you're doing. Or at least it has been for me. That's been kind of my experience. Because it was highlighted, I felt like it was something new, important that I needed to do. Ask the king now? So we can ask him later? Like, what? Later on in the fight? Is that it? I didn't even stop to think about the fact that we could continue talking to him later on in the fight. Is this gonna give us new things? Okay. Here we go. I guess we're gonna... No, ask him later. You shake your head. You can ask him later. Nothing to ask. So I guess let's make up the time then. Craft, we will win. Slow your roll there, King. Need to give Mirabelle a chance to actually get in there. Tear you apart. Here we go. Holy Care Shield. Hit. Bonnie will whack. Nice job! Yay, Bonnie, for getting a critical. Paper Alpha 5. Turn it up, Mirabelle. Get that artsy silent burst in. We can get the jackpot in. So not for this part? No. Concentrate. We've already done all this. King cries and cries and cries. Brings out the tears. Won't you understand? Won't you understand? Crying still. Special emotions. Very healthy. Stop crying. Stop crying. I'm slightly concerned now since I got him before he could actually get that attack off that I'm pretty sure that's still going to be his next attack. Hopefully the shield will still hold. All frozen in time because of you. You don't have the right to cry. The king doesn't answer. Oh, unfortunately, no. Mirabelle does not have her shield up, so... Your turn, Mirabelle. Let's get the adorable moving shield up. It is time, saviors. See a vision of the future. Alright, it was a good thing that Isabeau was up next. Now then. We have a chance to ask. Let's ask the king. What should I remember? You know. Forgotten. Nope, nothing new. Escapes us, it will keep escaping us. Why don't you remember? You can tell. Everything from your accent to the way you use craft, such and cloak and hat, what you wear. Just remember. Just remember to say it, make it real. If you can remember, then maybe. Sif, you know. Alright. I'm slightly concerned if I ask this again, is that if it'll still give us the option to deny it or not. This feels important, but you'd still like to talk to the head housemaiden during this loop, while you're so close to your family members. Hold on a second. You'd still like to talk to the head housemaiden, so... Is this implying then that this is gonna actually end the loop? Are you sure you want to ask the king about this now? Yes. You open your mouth. Will he say it if you ask? Can he say it? Someone asked you this exact question before, and you couldn't answer. You couldn't say anything. You forgot it all. But... Where I'm from... Oh, bright one, if you're asking with such a look in your eye, do you remember then? Can you see it? Can you picture it? Bright one,
Bright One, please. You can't. You have to remember. I know you can. We both can. We're the only ones present here who can.
What? Siffrin, what is he talking about?
Sif? Sif, are you okay? Bright One? No. You're trying. I can tell. But the knowledge keeps escaping you, doesn't it? Slipping through your fingers. It is the same for me. But we have to try to remember, Bright One. I see flashes of it, of what was. The mountains, the sea, the lightless sand, dark like the night sky. Our country, Bright One. Our country! Our home! We have to see it! We cannot let oblivion win! Our home! We can rebuild it together! Your power and mine! We just have to wish for it! We just have to ask! We just have to say its name!
Oh! Oh shit, what? What the?
Sif! Oh! No! No! No!
No, 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 no! You heard it! He said it! He tried to say it! Your country's name, your home, your... No, 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 it's gone, it's gone! Did he say it? All of it? Did he say it? You couldn't hear it! Can't remember it! Can't... What? What's happening? The king is attacking Siffrin! Everyone, protect him! Stop talking, king! Leave Fred alone!
Sif!
Your head, it feels like it's splitting in two. Your country, your home, you can't remember it. It's gone, it's gone, it's gone. Gone from your past, gone from your mind, gone from the very planet you stand on, and it was yours. It was yours. It was yours and it's gone and you can't even say its name. But if the king could, then maybe, say it. You have to say it. If he couldn't do it, maybe you can. Maybe you both can.
Bright One, please, please!
You inhale. You try to grasp it. Grasp its name. Ah!
No!
Your throat. Your head. It hurts. It hurts. You spit blood. You hack up. You have to get it out.
Bright One, I almost heard it. Please. Again. Once again. We have to try. Together.
Your entire body hurts. Say it. Your head is killing you. You have to try. You have to. We have to stop the king. Siffrin, whatever he's telling you to say, stop. Finn! Siffrin! But you have to. You have to. What do they know anyway? What do they understand anyway? The pain of not remembering your own blinding country. Your own home. The king is right. You have to get it back. You have to get it back. You inhale. Someone is screaming. You realize it's your own voice. Your throat feels raw. Your head feels like it's splitting in two. Your stomach feels like all sugar, all you kind of I got all anymore.
but it's all gone. What? You cough, cough, cough. You cough until you can't move or even breathe anymore. Your throat hurts. You couldn't say it. You couldn't say it. What was the point anyway? What was the point of saying its name? What was the king thinking? It's gone. Your home is gone, and has been for a long time. There's nothing you can do to bring it back. Doesn't the king see that? Doesn't he see that you have to let it go? You start laughing. Will you ever take your own advice? You need to go and talk to the king. One last time. So does this it? Is that it then? I figured then, after giving it a second thought, that with the wording that it was giving me, that it would immediately end the loop. But I think is that, with this knowledge, this idea then, is that Siffrin is finally going to let go. We may still actually stand a chance to actually getting out now. Hopefully it will be the last time. You reach towards the light. You close your single eye.